before.
That's just to divide up the password in the arena code. So, okay, I'm starting the
Oh,
talk
okay.
now. I got the
Well,
recording going.
quick question: why is it so kind when you go by Solo Jones? Okay.
My girlfriend's tag is be kind. We
Oh,
share a Switch, so kind, so little bit. Yeah,
that's kind of, oh, that's adorable.
yeah, we get that a lot. Okay, so last time we were going over frame data and stuff, right? And like how it
Yes.
works. Nice. Have you
Yeah.
been playing much this past month?
A little bit. I'm trying to keep up with it. Courses have started, so it's been a little difficult.
Makes
The big
sense.
thing for me is that I've been focusing a lot on I'm getting used to the new shoulder button, and so I'm used to it, and it feels really good, but it also feels really weird.
Yeah, it takes a
Because I'm
little
not
bit.
sure. I'm not sure for. So, I'm not sure which or what button I'm supposed to use. I'm supposed to use the X to jump, or which case to use the shoulder to jump. So my neutral feels really weird.
Yeah.
I was practicing friendlies, like you said, and I'm thinking, it's like, okay, remember to think, learn, try and apply things. And the whole time I'm just sitting there thinking, so what do I do? What
How
am
do
I
I jump?
supposed to do?
Yeah.
Not just how do I jump, like that was the big thing. Like there are so many times where it's like I get knocked off edge and then I just like I try and tap jump and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
fuck. Right.
So anytime you're trying to break a new technical barrier, right? It's always going to be harder to play normal neutral because you just have so
Oh,
much more on your mind. So, the biggest thing is don't get mad at yourself if
yeah.
like a lot of people, they'll try to implement something new and then their results will drop off for a bit and
Hmm.
they'll get frustrated and be
Yeah.
like, I should never try to do anything. But then eventually they'll have a breakthrough on the new thing and they'll be like, oh, okay, I'm better than I ever was before. So
Oh
yeah,
yeah. It
yeah,
sucks losing to people you know you're worse than.
yeah. It's a curve that it goes down and then it goes back up. Uh,
Yeah. To get used to the new shoulder jump thing. The big thing I did was like that down. I watched a video on how to do the down tilt and up air combo because that was very useful for me to learn. In what cases do I use L, the shoulder button jump?
yeah, so
And
that's one where it's always going to be easier to use L. Just okay. So to break it down simply, the cases where you want to use L jump are cases where your right hand is busy doing something else.
okay,
So when it comes to RAR back airs, often your right hand is busy hitting the C stick to get the right aerial out, right?
oh okay,
So if your right thumb is busy hitting the C stick, it's pretty hard to jump with X at the same time because
mm,
they're both use your right thumb, right? So
mm,
that's why
okay,
it's good to have a jump button that your left hand can do. And that's what makes shoulder jump so
oh,
good.
okay. So then for like shuffle, well, without the L cancel, you just use. Do you just use Do you just use X then?
For what?
For like short hop fastball aerials.
Yeah, so like right now I'm using X. This is me
Okay.
normally. I use X more than I use L, but I do use L constantly. But
Hmm.
then when I do this, when I do like this bear, that is me using shoulder jump. And it's because in my mind, it's all one motion, right? It's like, okay, I'm going to do a short hop back air. I don't really think about which button I'm hitting. It's just my muscle memory to use the left shoulder button
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. Like that's absolutely been how it's feeling for me now that I've kind of gotten used to it, where it's when I get someone hit into the air, it's very much kind of oh boy, I have an advantage state now, and I
Hmm.
can like I feel so I go from being really clunky, like I'm trying to move through water, to just being able to shark the hell out of them,
Yeah,
just being
that's
able to
great.
juggle them and just
It's
yeah,
because you have so much more control over your air drift when you
yeah,
aren't using
that
the A
really
button
is
for
it.
aerials. Do you use the C stick for aerials as often as you can?
I pretty much I pretty much kind of exclusively use them for any aerial that isn't neutral.
That's good. And you get why that's good?
Because I can control my aerial drift. So
Exactly.
say
Yeah.
if you're approaching me neutral, I can just do this.
Yep. You
Like
can
I
do
can fully throw my aerial drift back while throwing out a
exactly.
bear.
Yeah. And
I mean,
the best I can do with the left stick is like nowhere near as good, right? If I'm using
yeah, like
A,
so.
it's like way harder to get full momentum backwards, and you always slow yourself down. So yeah, really good that you're implementing that, and I'm glad that's been helpful to you. Again, if you're still like for me, like I said, doing this in my brain, I'm not saying okay now hit the L button now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, or I'm not saying, okay, now RAR, and then hit the L button, and then back air. I'm just going,
Yeah.
okay, we're doing a RAR bear. And then my brain just does
Yeah.
it, right?
See,
So,
that's the thing I'm struggling to figure out is how to do my bread and butters with the new control scheme. Like
yeah.
how to play neutral, how to do my combos with what's it called? Uh,
With L jump?
neutral air.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
With neutral air and L jump.
So, I don't really use the L button when I'm doing nairs that often.
I kind of feel that too.
There's not like a lot of situations where it's super important to get full
Ooh.
momentum forward. And also, like, you literally can't. Because you can't hit A while holding forward and have anything but a forward air come out. So I usually use X jump when I'm doing nair combos. Pretty much always. I can't think of any situation where I'm not. But again, if you're struggling with anything movement-wise, again, you can ask me for the best way to do it, but then at the end of the day, you just gotta grind it out. You gotta go into training mode and just do it over and over and over again until your brain like forms those neural pathways and groups those actions together in your head, so that you can just say to yourself, okay, I'm gonna do a bear, and then your brain does the rest. You don't actually have to think about it.
Yeah.
And that's when you can start thinking about how to outplay your opponent, because your brain's not worried about this stuff.
So how do you kind of practice out doing combos off of neutrals, off of like neutral airs, I guess?
You just go into training mode. Just do it.
Okay. And you just kind of figure out what the input is.
Yeah. So I actually have a combo guide for Ike's kill confirms. You can just go through all of those.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Skip the hard. Like the ones that I say are very hard. Don't do those. For the most part, they're just kind of showing off like we can do this at some point. Like, you know, I have never done in a game down throw nair up air. It's possible, but it's like super tight and kind of hard. I just do down throw up air, or down throw up air fair or something like that. So the ones that I say are easy or neutral, practice those. Just practice them over and over again. So eventually you should be able to just get nair up air for free without thinking about it. Every time you hit an air, you're just falling up.
Okay.
And nair up air is the one you should focus on to start, because that it works at a huge wide range of percents on pretty much every DI. So that's a good combo to get down before anything else.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. And you can combo. That's the damage combo, the kill combo.
Yeah.
Right.
It's really tight as a kill combo now. It used to be completely free.
Changes?
Yeah, pre-patch it was completely free, but it's still a very good one, and I usually get at least like one a game, so it's still pretty relevant.
I kind of feel like his combos are a lot less technical. Like there's not like a technical barrier to getting to do them.
For most of them, yeah. He's not a super technical character in most ways. There's some technical stuff, and I tend to focus on those, but yeah, just learning how to combo in this game is huge. The biggest part of comboing is making sure you're always fast falling, making sure you're always hitting low as possible with your aerials so you can act quickly. But the window for Ike's nair combos is massive. He has a ton of time to follow up, so it's a great place to start learning combo game.
Okay.
Okay.
And then you do.
Sorry, what?
Aren't you first?
No, you first. You first.
Oh, I was gonna say, so you just kind of like string together. You just kind of string. It's more strings than combos. I get the feel for.
No, there's plenty of true combos. Like nair up air is a true combo. They can't air dodge. They can't do anything. So learn the true combos
like nair
first.
into up air into up air.
That's true as well.
Oh wow.
Nair into up air into up air. That's true.
Wow.
I can get up to like 4 up airs true on someone if they're on a platform. If I hit them, not at 0, but if I hit someone right here, I can do this, this, and then another one, and it's all true.
Okay.
Ike's combos are nuts. But then the strings are what makes him super, super powerful. Because like once you start reading an air dodge in there, you can start killing people off of early openings.
Just because your range to punish is so huge.
Yeah, and he just hurts so bad. Like Ike does so much damage in knockback.
He's the best. I wouldn't call him a heavy in the traditional sense, but he plays a lot like one.
Yeah, well, and he is very heavy, which is helpful as well. Ike is like top 10 heaviest in the game, so.
Damn, he hit the gym.
Yep. Alright, you want to fight a little bit?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, let's go. Okay, I'm seeing the patience. You're definitely not rushing in, which is good. So one good combo I think you should focus on learning. Don't hit me.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah, let me go. It's all right.
Yeah.
One good combo that I think is good for you to learn first. You want your grabs to be as threatening as possible, right? So I'm sure you
Okay.
already know about down throw fair, right?
Yes, that good old Smash 4 combo.
Yeah. So that's a true combo. You just got to make sure that you're hitting it as quickly as possible.
Yeah. My instinct, because I drilled it out with up air, is to do up airs.
Excuse me. And
No
yeah,
worries.
down throw up air is a true combo as well, and it's actually better
Hmm.
than fair in most cases. The only
I
reason
just don't want to stale it.
well, the only reason I wouldn't use fair is because the only reason I would use fair is to send them off stage if I want to start an edge guard or a ledge trap.
Okay.
But up air covers all DIs if you do it right. You want to do a down throw, then you do like a short hot up air, and you drift forward, and you'll cover all DIs.
Do you know how to short? Do you find it easy to short hop on L stick too? I mean L jump too.
I usually don't, but like for this I do.
Okay.
I do both with both.
Okay.
Um,
So what was the combo you're gonna say I should learn?
Okay, so down throw, up air, fair when there's a platform is a completely true combo that'll score you like 30 plus damage. So let me do it on you.
Yeah.
You do down throw, then you up air, land on the platform, and you DI'd in, so it wasn't as good, but down throw, up air, fair. At higher percents it doesn't work, but at like 10% to like 40, you can get down throw, then up air, and then fair on your opponent, all on the platform. And that's something I think you should practice. The easiest way to practice is to go to North Cave, where the platforms, like the enemy will spawn right here on North Cave, and the platform's right here, so it's like really easy.
Is that a DLC map?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay, I'll just buy it.
Yeah, I would recommend buying it. There's also, you could do it on PS2 if you, like I did a guide on how to practice platform stuff on PS2.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah, so that's another way, because the guy will spawn right here, and then you can do down throw up air fair. So you're just going to get down throw up air here because I'm too high percent, but you did the right motion. That was the right start to the combo, but then you just do a fair after you land. That's pretty much it.
Okay.
Alright, let's fight. I like that fair at a disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh,
and there, that was the tap jump thing.
Yeah, that's alright.
That was.
You have tap jump off, right?
Yeah, I turned off tap jump.
Good. Tap jump is only good for some very specific things, and generally is a detriment. So that's where you want to learn some true combos, yeah. Down to the fair was good to go for.
That was the one I was trying to practice in.
Yeah, you were very late on it though. You have to like actually practice to the rhythm if you want to get it, because it's like a 4-frame window on Ike. It's very tight.
Oh, I thought it was a 2-frame.
Yeah, but Ike has a bad air dodge, so it's 4 frames on him. It's 2 frames on people with good air dodges. That was true, by the way. Like, anytime you get an up air when someone's on a platform, you can follow up with another up air. And it's a true combo, they can't escape. You just gotta do it quickly. Oh, I didn't reach.
So I didn't want to throw something right there, because I'm like, he's not going to, like, he knows I'm an Ike, he knows I'm not going to, he knows I'm predicting the quick draw.
Yeah, it's good to be thinking.
Also,
like
I was starting to see the quick draw reversals, and those are fucking nasty.
they're cool. I would not learn them yet, but they're cool.
Yeah.
I've just been practicing them for fun, and because I ran out of things to practice with Ike. Like, he's not all that complicated, so there's not so much. Like, you know, I can practice neutral and like general advantage state and stuff, but in terms of tech, that was like one of the last things on my list, so I've been practicing it.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
I mean, I was just kind of happy to have, like, be able to perform down tilt up air, just like having one thing to do.
Yeah, yeah. Focus on one thing at a time is always going to be good. You can learn a few things at a time, but if it helps you focus.
I definitely want to. The only reason I chose that over, say, something like neutral air was because I wanted to get used to the new jump scheme, and I still felt that doing neutral air stuff with X button was better. Oh.
I got you. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's weird because like you asked me what do I use what for, and I honestly can't always tell you because my hands just do it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
I don't think about it
intuition.
consciously. Yeah, it's muscle memory.
Yeah. I'm still trying to figure out neutral and stuff because I don't want to. I like being hyper aggressive because it's fun, but I also realize my character has a huge range. I can walk. I can literally just walk up slowly,
Yeah,
and I control so much area.
that's true. So I'm just going to focus on whiff punishing you this game, and you're going to see how strong of a tool whiff punishing can be. If I just wait,
Okay.
if I don't aggress at all, and then I just like hit you for doing stuff.
So just give me the whole last stage.
Yeah. Well, which is not generally what I would do. I was just talking to you. But yeah, you want to use the stage as a resource and like back off and whiff punish when possible.
Get it?
I would not be going for down tilt up air at that percent. Just go for fair.
Oh.
Fair's super easy.
Oh. Okay, so like.
Anywhere from like 20 to 60, down tilt fair is going to be completely free, and it does a lot of damage in really bad position.
Mm. Yeah, thinking.
You're not really approaching me, which is good. You're doing a good job of just sort of claiming your zone. That's making whiff punishing you very difficult, which is what you should be doing in neutral most of the time.
Thank you. Playing after being after having to deal with like Wi-Fi warriors zoning the hell out of me.
Yeah, patience is something you will learn online for sure. All right, there we go. Good combo.
Yeah, I have to respect it.
Yeah, the cool thing about Ike is he has a kill combo for basically every percent past 80. So.
And 30 if you count ether.
That's true.
Yeah. See, I'm trying to figure out what to do in neutral. I just don't want to.
Well, I think you have a good idea here. You're only swinging at safe distances. You're trying to force me to approach. I mean, you have the lead, so you're playing this right.
I mean, you're also holding back, but...
Yeah, that's true, but you're doing a good job of not falling for my trap here. My trap is I'm trying to get you to swing at me, and then I'm going to punish you, but you're not doing it. You're not falling for it. You're playing at your own pace, which is what you should be doing. That time, I got a whiff punish, right?
Yeah.
And then I just...
And then you stole my jump there.
Yeah, that's me.
My jump.
That's me knowing the Ike matchup so well that I just know how to exploit Ike off stage. See, there you approached too far with an unsafe move, and now you took 45, 55.
50 damage.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So that's something you gotta watch out for. About 40 of that was true, and then I just found an extra up air from reading your disadvantage.
Yeah, because I was still reacting to that.
Yep. So right now you're in disadvantage. I'm waiting to see what you'll do. Nice. That was good patience. I don't know about the air dodge to center. I know you want to take center, but again,
oh no, that wasn't. Oh no, that was just that fingering.
Gotcha. Oops. That was supposed to be a quick draw, but ended up being kind of funny. Ooh, interesting option. Kind of like it.
Yeah, I like. Yeah. A lot of. Thank you.
I don't do it much, but you know, occasionally as a mix-up, it can work well. Make sure you just don't rely on it because it's very punishable and predictable.
Yeah, I only use it like a few times a match, and then unless like the person's just refusing to learn.
Yeah, generally to call out. Oh, that was almost really good. You almost killed me. I think you had the right idea going out there like that. So, if you're trying to call out people mashing, yeah, counter's one option, but you could also use ether. Yeah, ether is a little harder to punish than counter.
Yeah. I guess thinking back to the reason why I used counter there is because I was being pretty aggressive with my grabs.
I can see that. But yeah, ether, the armor comes out on frame 5, which is actually faster than your counter will come out. So if you think someone's gonna mash on you, ether can often be a really good tool.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, the up air is crazy. I can grab sucks. So there you want to be doing an up air so that because if I DIN, I can dodge your fair most of the time.
Oh. Yep.
Ike problems.
Oh. Yeah, Ike problems. As soon as I was down there, I'm like, I know how this is gonna happen.
Yeah.
I know how this is gonna happen.
So anytime you have the option to air dodge up back to stage like this, instead of ethering, go for it. Pretty much always. Ether's almost never going to be a better option. Don't copy these eruptions. These are bad. I'm trying to do a quick draw. Ooh. Good, taking my jump. Good stuff. That was a really smart forward air. The jump call out is really good. That means you're thinking about what you think I'm going to do.
I'm actually kind of just underbugging it, honestly.
I get that, but that fair was still good.
Well, thank you.
And you didn't
I just feel
hit too hard either.
It's like, yeah, it's just why not, you know, better than just standing there, I guess. Oh, that was
You
so
say that
fucking unsafe.
sometimes, though. Sometimes it's better to just stand there. That's what I'm trying to teach you here.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes playing passive and not hitting a button is going to be better. In that case, it was definitely better to fair, though, because you just put... it was like free pressure, right? You didn't risk anything by fairing it. So, in that case, yeah. I can do this. I need to practice that more.
Oh.
Okay, that's one way to punish it, yeah. Good stuff. You could have gone for probably up air fair there, but nothing wrong with nothing wrong with taking a forward air. I might have been able to take the platform, so I don't even know that fair was incorrect. Okay, so you're swinging at a disadvantage a lot, which worked really well there. Raven King does that a lot too, so definitely no fault there. Just make sure you don't do it every time. You have no jump, so I'm going out there.
I didn't even know I had no jump. I'm like, when did I lose my jump?
So the secret to seeing if someone has a jump or not is to look out for the little white circle. Have I taught you that before?
What's a white?
When you double jump, there's like a poof, like a little white circle that appears below your feet. And it's the most visible thing about a jump, because like, you know, if I hit you on frame 2 of your jump, right, like you're not gonna recognize a jump from 2 frames, but you'll lose your jump, right?
Okay.
So the way around that is, look at this. Do you see that little white circle?
Oh yeah.
Underneath Ike's feet. So if you get hit on frame 2 of the jump, we won't see the jump animation, but that white circle will still be there. So that's how you know if a jump has been spent or not. Just look out for the little white circle. Train your brain to see that circle and go, okay, their jump is gone. Or, okay, my jump is gone.
Okay.
I appreciate that you're not jumping in on me. Like that's definitely how you should be playing Ike. You're you at a good... Sorry, my dog. Stop it. You're at a good foundation point for building your fundies, and I like that you haven't picked up that bad habit. Ooh, that was a really good double jump. The bad habit of just jumping in and trying to be aggressive.
I don't want... Why waste resources?
Exactly, yeah. That's the way to think about it.
Oh my god.
So that was you being a little lazy on your recovery. You gotta stay vigilant and know Ike's threat range. Ike can threaten all around him in a giant bubble. Big sword. So make sure you're mixing up your recovery. Make sure you're... Like, you gotta know when you're safe. I feel like you thought you were safe when you weren't. That was a really good edge guard. I really like that double jump fair. That's something I'm actually trying to incorporate more.
I think that was the only way I could kill with Ike for a long time. That was the only way.
It's a really good edge guard, especially if you learn when you can do it safely.
Well, I saw the I saw the thing. I'm like, he's not gonna. By the time it takes for him to be able to get back to stage charged with quick draw, I should be able to be there.
Yep. Or at the very least, you won't get reversaled, which is good.
Yeah.
But being able to cover that jump and then ether low is really good.
Okay.
That was something else that changed in the patch. We didn't used to be able to do that. Fair used to have way
Oh yeah,
more
I
lag.
remember you showing me that first time.
Yeah, Fair used to have 8 more frames of lag on the end, which is like almost 1/6 of a second. And we couldn't do 2 of them in ether like that.
I thought, oh, I have so much stage, I can just. You can hit us from the back. Good lord.
Oop, that's good. Good effort. Make sure you're not going for that every single time, or I'm going to catch on and like start releasing earlier, reversing it.
Oh, okay.
You know what a reversal is, right? Or at least you can figure it out. If you go off to edgeguard me and then I hit you and you die, that's a reversal. Basically, when
okay.
Yeah, it's exactly what it sounds like.
So I just need to be more careful in my disadvantage state, I guess.
Yeah, just don't do the same thing every time. That's pretty much it. So much of Smash is just not doing the same thing every time. Oops, I should not have used that. Oh, but you died by accident.
Yeah, because I overused my double jump. I extended too far too fast.
I must move forward.
So what I should be looking for when I'm in neutral is kind of face first, I guess.
Yeah, learn the basics. Learn the most basic combos. Down tilt up air is actually not what I would start on. I would start with your nair combos.
Okay.
And then like if you're gonna learn a down tilt combo, down tilt fair is the super easy bread and butter one that you need to know.
Okay.
Other than that, down throw up air is okay. If there are 3 combos you need to learn, it's nair up air, or you know, nair into aerial. Nair can combo into any of your aerials, so it doesn't really matter which one you learn. You learn one, you'll pretty much learn them all.
Even down aerial.
Yep. You can nair dare. You're too high percent, but yeah. Here, watch this.
Oh. Okay.
You can get nair sour spot there, or sweet spot there. I don't think that was true, but at lower percents it is true. You can do nair sweet spot there, but you can also do nair sour spot there. I don't do it that much. Dare does a shit ton of damage though, so it's not really a bad option.
Yeah. So when you land the first nair and you do something, when you land the first nair, you that's when you switch to using L button jumps for your forward arrow. So if I go nair to up air here, say like using my L button there.
At this percent, I would do nair up tilt.
Okay, so like.
Yep, sweet.
And then like that. Okay.
Yep. Though I often use I use X jump for when I'm juggling because you don't often have to hit X and then hit jump very quickly. But that's just me. You can use L jump for it all if you want. So I'm at 75. Okay. Okay, 87. It's still true. Try to nair me and then do a double jump up air. Okay, so you did all of the motion right. You just waited too long. You want it to be, you want to be hitting the jump, like your double jump, and the aerial at the same time.
So, okay. Is it still true here?
Yes, especially if you get the back hit. There you go. That was perfect. That was true.
Okay, so I'll be doing it as I. Oh, right, wait, because Ike's up air is like frame 9 or frame 10 or something.
I think 10. I'm not sure, but still.
Yeah, it's frame 10, so you want to get those frames out while you're going up there.
Exactly. Yes, that is exactly true.
Oh, okay.
So then you'll get it out earlier.
So
I would wait a little bit before double jumping because you want to get the extra height, right? But then you want to start the up air as you double jump, all in one motion.
So 1, 2. Okay.
So it's like nair and then double jump up air. You see how the sword comes out when I hit the top? You want the sword to be coming out as you hit the height of your jump.
Oh, whoops, sorry.
That's good. And then at this percent, you can kill me with it, but only if you get like back hit of nair. So if you do like this.
So I'd have to reverse it.
Or just you could like cross me up. Okay, so let me show you the full gamut of Ike's nair combos. All right, so I'm gonna start hitting you.
Okay.
So you're at 10. So at 10, you either do nair up tilt or nair fair, and both of those, or sorry, nair up tilt or nair F tilt, and both of those work at 0 as well. but up tilt is the easier one, so that's the one you should go for the most. Just nair up tilt. Super easy, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Now
Clean 20%.
at 30, if I hit a nair, I can just get you with a fair, right? That's guaranteed and true.
Okay. Oop.
Oh, yeah, don't die. if you
Sorry,
can
I
avoid it.
had to blow my nose.
It's okay.
Sorry.
Here, let me show you nair F tilt then. True
Oh, that's
combo.
nice.
Yep. Up tilt again though is easier, but F tilt works if they're further away. And you can angle F tilt upward. You see this? And if you angle F tilt upwards, you'll catch. You'll be able to make it connect at higher percents.
Okay, I see what you mean.
All right, and now
Oh,
it's okay.
sorry, I was just practicing the E for
Yeah.
the E for out of shield things from last time.
Yep, that's good to know. Okay, so you're at 22, so yeah, still nair up tilt, still gonna work. Now you're at 46. I could do nair fair, which I just showed you. If I want to get fancy with it, I can do nair back air. That's true. And now, if I hit the back hit of nair, then I can do nair back air, and it's very easy because you just go like that, right?
How hard is it
Nair,
to hit
back
the
air.
back hit of Nair?
It's not that hard. You just delay
Okay.
slightly, and you just do this, right?
Oh, okay.
Pretty easy combo. You just when you're trying to hit with front hit right, you usually cancel before the back hit comes out, right? So when you're trying to hit with back hit, you need to delay slightly so the back hit comes out. You see what I'm doing?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see what you mean. Also, when it comes to using air dodges, does using a directional air dodge consume your jump, your double jump?
No, it does not. But you can
Okay,
only air
so I
dodge
can-
once. So you can only air dodge once per jump unless you get hit, and then you can air dodge again.
Okay. So it'd be something like, oh, whoops, that was it. If I could go like 1, 2, okay.
Yep. So when you're off
So I
stage
can-
trying
so
to
I can
recover,
recover
you can
up.
yeah, you can double jump and then air dodge up. I screwed it up, but you get it back.
Yeah, I got it. I got it too.
Yeah, that's right. So yeah, let's start a new game, and we'll go through all of Ike's confirms, and I'll see if I can get you to get them on me.
Okay. Okay. Like, not kill confirms, but
Yeah, just combos, just your bread and butters for damage.
yeah, okay, okay.
Oh, did I not hit it? Okay.
No, yeah.
Now it's your turn.
Oh, well. Quick, I got a Discord notification. Whoops.
Let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. All right. So, what do you land at 0? Do you remember?
Well,
There you go. Perfect. Don't
is
follow
that
up.
true or no?
No, that's not true. But that doesn't mean don't go for it. A lot of times people will either air dodge early or not air dodge at all, and you'll catch them with that up air. So it's definitely not bad. But no, it's
Okay.
not true. So now I'm at
Okay,
40.
cool.
What can you land on me at 40 off in air? Air fair. Yep. That's a true combo.
Was it timing good for that or?
Yeah. No, that was perfect.
Okay. And
Now
then for
at
this, it's-
64, you do nair up air, but don't double jump. Just do nair up air, just like that. Okay.
Okay.
See, easy.
Oh, okay. So it's like with the down tilt one.
Yeah.
Except you just okay. So you just don't double jump it. So instead of doing XL upper C stick, it's
I pretty much just use X for all of these, but you can use the shoulder button, and it's probably going to be easier actually. I just learned it with X and have never changed. But
that's fair.
so now at 95, you can land the kill one.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah, don't do any more damage to me.
Just gonna
Now
let
you
go.
can land nair up air and kill me.
Okay, so it's like
Too slow, but
Whoops.
you had the idea. Do it again.
yeah, just have to.
Should still be true. Okay, that was not true. You gotta make sure you're fast following the nair at the start, because then you can get off the ground faster. So now
So,
that's
like-
not gonna be true anymore. Now you need to hit me with the back hit in order to get it up air out of it. Because it's
So
weaker.
and I need.
There you go, that was true.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, you didn't
That
do
was
it
just a hit
perfectly
bit, but
because all you did was you did a full hop instead of a double jump, so you didn't get as high.
mm.
But because you hit me with back hit, it was still true. Just because back hit
Oh.
doesn't send that high, so that's good.
So I should really learn to be able to reverse my, to just reverse my, where I'm facing well.
I mean, you should in general, but it doesn't matter that much for like you don't generally want to be approaching people like this, because you don't have a hitbox that's facing them for a very long time, so it's really easy to get anti-aired. One thing you can do, go ahead and stand still, like right here. One thing you can do is you can cross people up, right?
I've seen some Ikes
So
do that online.
you cross them up,
so
and then you can get a back air, which is really nice.
Okay.
So I'm at 0 now. Let's practice our throw combos, all right? So at 0, you can do down throw and then short hop up air, and if you drift forward, you'll cover every DI. So you'll do, well, you're too high percent for me to show you, but yeah. So do down throw and then do a short hop up air. Okay. So that's true, but only if I DI out or don't DI. If I DI in, the down throw fair will miss. So
was that why? Okay.
So it's generally better to do down throw up air because you just cover more options. Yep, perfect.
Okay, and if I DI out there, okay.
Yeah. So down throw up air is true all the way up until around 60-ish. On Ike, it'll be true a little longer because he's heavy. And then there's also down throw fair is a thing at slightly higher percents than that because it just like hits faster.
Okay.
But you have to watch your drift. So if someone's DIing in, you'll have to. This is where shoulder jump comes in handy. You'll have to be able to drift back and follow their DI in.
Okay.
So now at 86, you no longer have any true kill combos, and so what I usually do is up throw and wait to see what they do, and then if you catch them panicking, you can kill them for it. So like if I up throw you right now, and then I watch to see what you do, okay, you double jumped, I can often go up and up air you again because you have one less option.
Yeah.
So I'm at 40. At 40, down throw up air fair should just barely work, but you have rage, so I wouldn't do it. Just do down throw up air on me.
Oh wait, they have rage. They still have rage in this game.
Yep, it's just not nearly as strong as in 4. But it's still very significant.
Okay.
It starts at 30 and goes up to 150. And it can affect your combo, so it's good to know about. That was a really well executed down throw up air. Perfect.
Oh, thank you.
Now, eventually, you're going to want to start mixing in. Let me show you real quick.
Oop.
So yeah, that's true, by the way. So yeah.
That was down throw up air?
No, that was nair up there. You can't kill with down throw up air because it stops being true around 60.
Okay.
So eventually, you're going to want to start incorporating platforms into your combo game, and I don't just mean nair up air. There's a lot more you can do than that. So right now, you're at 0. One string that I really like to go for. So you're going to have to tech the platform here. So make sure you do a neutral tech, okay?
Okay. Whoops.
That's fine. So the idea,
when you're not gonna tech it.
yeah, the idea is either they neutral tech or they tech roll, and you can cover. If you wait slightly, you can cover or get away from me. You can cover this whole platform with your up air. You see how big it is? So then, I'll do, and this is more complicated. You shouldn't practice this yet, but just so you have an idea of how Ike's punish game works, you can do nair up tilted 0. It forces them to tech on this platform, cover their tech with an up air. So you do a short hop up air, then you do another up air, and then another, or you do like up air, fair. Suddenly they're at 60. And you read one option. You read their tech and that's it. And you can cover pretty much every tech. So that means that we found a nair at 0 and got 60 for it. So that's when things get a little more complex. When you stop just doing true combos and you start doing things like tech chases and air dodge reads.
Oh, because they're more rewarding.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay.
But you gotta walk before you can run. So for you, I would say every time you land in air, do an up tilt. Every single time until you have it in your brain, because it's very important to be very comfortable with like spread and butters before you can start branching out.
Okay.
So right now I'm at 68. What are you gonna do if you land an air on me?
A nair?
Yeah. That works. You also could have fared. You had a few options.
Okay.
But yeah,
so
nair up air should be your default around 60 plus. But up until then, you want to do either fair or short hop up air or something.
Did I need to double jump there? I didn't think
No,
that I
you didn't.
needed to.
You don't really need to double jump until around like 80 or 90. So right now, you're gonna have to double jump.
So I'd be like.
So you were a little slow there, and I didn't air dodge. So I don't think that would have been true, but you had the right idea.
I just need to do things like. Alright, so it's like. I just need to fast fall more.
Yeah, because it's gonna make your you can, like, if you think about it, it's kind of obvious why fast fall makes comboing easier, right? Yeah, I can't talk.
Yeah,
easier,
you're just cutting down. You're just cutting down excess frame data.
Exactly.
Cutting out excess frames.
Yeah, like you're landing on basically the same frame that your move is hitting, which means you can jump faster, which means you can follow up better. So right now you're at 38. Let me show you down throw up air fair.
Okay. Oh.
See how much damage that did? You were at 38.
Yeah, it did like
now
50.
It did 40.
40.
So that's free. That's a true combo. Do it.
And then so you okay. Oh, can I do it at this %?
Oh yeah, you can at 15. Yep.
Okay.
Or sorry, it's down throw up air fair.
Oh, down throw up air fair.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, will the platform get in the way for that?
No, you have to use the platform. So you use down throw and then you up air and then you fair. Oh, we're running out of time. Do it quickly. Okay. It's all right. You were under pressure.
My first time.
But that's something to practice. You can practice it on bots. Like, we don't have to sit here and drill it over and over. But I just want you to know that it's possible. So yeah, if I were to give you a list of things to practice, it would be nair up air. Or sorry, yeah, nair up air, nair up tilt, nair fair, nair bear, and then killing with nair up air at high percents. But the throw combo you need to have is down throw up air. Down throw up air is going to cover almost all DIs. It's going to be used at basically every %. Down throw up air is your bread and butter throw combo.
Okay. And then after that, generally, I had a thought, fuck. And dare up there,
You can also do down tilt fair. That's also something that can be worth practicing. And then eventually, obviously, down tilt back air, but down tilt back air is harder.
yeah, that's kind of...
So come down here, and I'm going to show you just how versatile down throw up air is, okay? So I want, as soon as I throw you, hold air dodge, okay? So that I can show you that these are true combos that can't be escaped.
Okay.
Okay, true combo, right?
Yeah.
Still a true combo. Still a true combo, and I can get another one.
Was that second one wasn't true, was it?
It can be.
Oh my god.
Okay, now you're 67. Okay, I screwed it up, but now you're at 73. I can get fair. So...
And I was DI'd all the way out there.
Yep. So, Ike throw combos are amazing, and you want to almost always be down throwing all the way up until 90. So now I'm going to up throw you, and if you had double jumped, I would have killed you. I could have waited and read your air dodge with nair and killed you. I had a bunch of options. Up throw is generally going to be your best option at this %. However, if I'm near the edge, I'll often do like an F throw here to put you off stage and start an edge guard instead. So that comes down to just decision making in the moment. It's just something you'll get a feel for once you develop your own playstyle.
So how should we be setting up grabs then? Because our grab range is bad.
So basically, Ike, I mean, you were doing a good job of pressuring me with moves, right? So when someone feels threatened by Ike's amazing aerial combo starters, they're going to start shielding a lot. And then you're going to want to start tomahawk.
And that's when you tomahawk?
Yeah, exactly. So shield for me. So if I'm doing like this, I'll then just jump in and grab you, right? And that's a really good way to get a grab.
Yeah, and it's hard to move in because those frames are... It's hard to move in because you're spaced so well.
Yep, and they have to get out of shield. Getting out of shield takes 11 frames if they don't do an out of shield option.
And you canceled the end frames by fast falling, which means you can just move in.
Yep, and I also did an empty hop. A tomahawk is usually an empty hop. So the thing about moves in this game is they have landing lag. So you can actually move faster out of an empty hop. You know what I mean by empty hop, right?
Yeah, you just don't.
Yeah, it just means I didn't do an aerial. Yeah. So you can actually move faster out of an empty hop than you can out of an aerial. So that's why it's a good mix-up. Because if they're used to you just doing nair every single time you jump, right? They're going to expect a certain timing, and then you're gonna burst in with a grab off timing, off beat, basically. You know, there's a lot of analogies between Smash and like music. It's almost like a duet. You both play at a different rhythm, and it's your job to keep your opponent from guessing your rhythm while figuring out your opponent's rhythm. So, you know, that's why mix-ups are so important. Especially for a character like Ike, where the rhythm is generally going to be jumping. Like, you know, and you don't want to jump at a predictable beat, or they're going to catch on and get you for it.
So is jab a good tool to punish spot dodges?
Yeah, it can be. So if you hold jab, it'll do like this, and you'll catch spot dodges a lot of the time. I usually use down tilt. It's not it's harder, but it's more rewarding.
It's way more rewarding.
Yeah. But jab can be good. Our jab's not the best, but it is our fastest grounded option. Ike jab is frame 4, which is very slow as far as jabs go, but down tilt's frame 7, so it's still 3 frames faster. And what I'll do a lot of times is if I know they're coming in to try to whiff punish me, I'll just jab as like a get off me, right? Like if you land a forward air on me here, and then you were going in to follow me up, I'll do get up jab because it's my fastest option.
Okay.
So that way, if you miss your punish even slightly, I'll hit you for it.
Okay.
Hope that makes sense.
No, it does. It does.
Cool.
I'm just trying to think. So how would I deal? So how would I deal with that? Just shield, or just would I? Or
How
would
would you deal with that?
Draws I see it?
Yeah, I mean, you could shield, you could punish the jab because it's a commitment, or you could just make sure you hit your punishes. Like, if I force a tech chase on you, I'm going to try to make sure that I hit you while you're vulnerable, because there's quite a few frames when you get up where you actually can't act yet. This is just to catch people who fail to do the timing right. So yeah, that's my main use for jab, is a get off. You're starting to move a lot more like an Ike main. Like, I remember last time, you didn't really, like, you were just sort of moving around and swinging at people with forward air mostly. I'm really appreciating how much work I can tell you've been putting in. Have you been going to, like, the training room at all?
What, the training room?
Yeah, in the game.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the best way to practice your movement and everything. And then playing people, you obviously want to practice implementing and work on your neutral. But tech is learned in the training room.
Yeah, that's what I've mostly been doing. Is mostly just been neutrals and thinking. Just trying to think, like, what do I do here? And it's like, I guess I can space in there. And I'm like, oh, I guess that worked. And, But then I didn't have my neutral. I didn't have my bread and butter. So I'm like, okay, well, I just spaced in there. But
yep, learning your bread and butters is super important. Look how close to your face that was coming. Did you see how far away that up air just hit, though? Falling up air is an amazing tool. Okay, so one little Ike matchup specific tip. I think you should start early with working in falling up air into your play. So I've showed you how far back the back hit of up air hits, right? You see that?
Yeah, I'm okay.
And you can also start combos off of it. Like, come down here, stand right here. Watch this. Like, you try to get out of this combo once I hit you.
Okay.
Let me hit you though.
Oh, sorry. I said hit me. I'm like, no.
Oh, I did it. You're at too low %. Come here again.
Reverse it too. See, my big thing is I struggle a lot with trying to hit the back end of things.
Yeah, that's just more movement.
Also, what do you mean by moving like an Ike? What does that mean?
More short hop nairs, more playing at like a distance where you're not going to get whiff punished. You basically just had more of a feel for Ike's neutral than before.
Oh, that's good.
You were doing a lot of like full hop forward air in, which is like a good space claim, but also is very unsafe. You're doing a lot less unsafe options because you've been practicing Ike's bread and butters, which is good.
I used to use fair a lot. Back when I used to play Smash 4, and I did this on the 3DS, I would do a lot of fair movements because that was his meta back then.
Yeah, that's true.
I just never knew how to move beyond that. So that's why a lot of, like, initially, I was a lot of just jab and fair.
So go watch some really good Ike mains play. Go watch Yez, go watch Raven King. Yez's neutral is almost entirely split between... Don't hit me.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay, it's okay. It's split between doing this to catch people's aerial approaches, doing this to catch people's grounded approaches, and then occasionally down tilting.
I love down tilt.
And that's like his entire game plan. It's like a rock, paper, scissors, especially in the Ike matchup. If I'm doing falling up air, you can beat that by jumping in, by dash attacking me or coming in with like a down tilt or a parry. If I'm naring, you can beat me with falling up air because it has more range. And if I'm dash attacking, then
How do I...
if I'm
Oh,
dash
if you
attacking,
dash
then you
attack.
can jump and nair it.
Okay.
So it becomes like a giant rock, paper, scissors in that way.
Stand in my way.
Well, I mean, isn't that all of Smash though?
Oh yeah, for sure. But the Ike Ditto is
Okay.
more linear in that way. Like it's more
Sure.
defined than a lot of other matchups. Just because of how Ike works.
Like brain syndrome instead of brain dares nair.
Yo, Raven King just beat Sharp. Let's go, dude.
Oh. How much time do we have? Okay.
We have about 10 minutes, so if you have any questions left to ask, go for it.
How do I practice doing the reverse hit of aerials, I guess? Is that too advanced to ask?
No. I mean, it's not too advanced. It's more just there's no easy answer other than you just gotta grind away movement. Training mode's a good way to practice it.
So I'm trying to figure out how to reverse my character and find the timing for falling up airs.
Well, you've already figured out RARs, right? Reverse aerial rushes. Like, do you know how to do a RAR back air? Oh, okay. So yeah. So you kind of got it. Okay, I think I tried to explain this to you last time, right? But we kind of had our session in.
Yeah.
So you see this skid animation, right?
Yeah.
You see how when you're running one direction and then you hit the other direction, your character like skids for a while.
Mhm.
So during that skid, you have forward momentum, correct? Like you're headed. Like if
Yeah.
I do it to the right, I still have momentum to the right, and if I jump during that momentum, I still head to the right. But as far as the game is concerned, I have turned my character around. So if you look at this, you can get a full momentum to the right while facing to the left by just timing
and
your
you
jump
just-
right.
And you just tap it instead of holding it.
Exactly. Yeah, you just tap the stick.
Like that.
Yep.
It's a bit slow, but...
So don't do the aerial. One way to practice it is just to practice getting this. You see how I have full momentum
Yeah.
while I'm turning around? And that's from
Let me try.
jumping in the earliest I possibly can. There you go, perfect. You'll get the timing more tight, and eventually you'll stop seeing the swerve at all. And that's why it looks confusing to people sometimes, is because they're like, wait, what? How'd you turn around? Well, I'm jumping in like frame 1 or 2 of the turnaround animation, so you don't even see it, but it's still happening. I'm still doing the input.
Yeah, okay.
So if you want to practice turning around with your aerials, you gotta master the reverse aerial rush.
Oh!
Which is called.
Like that. Like that one.
Yeah. So then
Okay.
once you have it down with empty movement, you can start mixing in aerials. And do
Okay.
reverse back airs. Back air is the first one, because the main reason you're going to want to reverse is to get a back air, right? Because Ike's back air is much
Yeah,
stronger
because
than
you
his
can
fair.
just... Because that's how you threaten from across the stage.
Exactly. Now,
If they're recovering.
another thing that's good for Ike, how am I screwing this up so many times in a row? There we go. Is up air. Like I said, falling up air has a ton of range. So you can do like this. These are just jumps. Like, you know, I'm not doing anything special here. I'm just jumping in up air. That's it. And then making sure I time a fastball. And you
I'm trying to figure
see
out
how
the
much
timing.
space. Yeah, figure out the timing just takes practice. It's the same as falling nair, right? Where you just had to grind it out and practice it until it started to feel comfortable. This one's a little more precise though. Because you want to land on like the same frame that the back hit of the sword hits the ground there.
Okay.
So that you can act quickly. It's always you always want to space your aerials to hit the ground as low as possible.
So I guess this is a bit of a weird topic, but coming from someone who did play a lot of Smash 4 Ike, he didn't have this. He had the Ike copter, the old copter. back
Yeah,
then.
his
How
old
did
up air.
His old up air. How did getting a new up air change him?
His new up air is like a top 5 up air in the game.
Oh, okay.
It's insane. His juggles are so good. This move has crazy kill power, can juggle, it can combo start, as I've showed you. Like, you know, if I land an up air here, I can just get another up air for free, and now you're at 80.
And then you can.
And then I can juggle.
Easily kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, just look at how much space it commands, and it's on frame 10, which is not that slow. It's massive. It kills. It's an amazing up air, and that's what makes Nair up air so busted. Nair up air is just an amazing kill confirm. Cause like.
So I guess. What are? Oh wow, that was really good. What are Ike's big weaknesses, and how do I mitigate them?
Okay, so Ike's biggest weakness, I'd say, is that he doesn't have any very good rising aerials. You'll watch a character like Pikachu, he can do like a back air from the ground and have a hitbox out like instantly and hit someone in the air. For Ike, he has back air at a shield, but like look, it only hits really high up. I can't hit standing people with aerials rising. So Ike's rising aerial game is just not very good. As a result of this, Ikes generally want to do falling aerials because that's how we combo start, right? So you see how we're doing these nairs
People
as
call
we
them
fall.
out.
And people
So
will call that out by
before.
answering your jump. Yeah, they'll call you out on the way up, and that's probably Ike's biggest weakness is people calling out your jumps. Now, we have counterplay for that, because we have other tools. We have down tilt, dash attack, we have falling. One good answer for that is this falling up air, because it kind of anti-airs people's anti-airs, right? So if someone's jumping in with a back air, and I do this, mine's bigger, because I have a massive disjoint, and you'll just catch people jumping in on you a lot. So finding counterplay to people who know how to counterplay your short hop nair, that's a huge key of moving from like say mid-level to high-level Ike. So yeah, that's Ike's biggest weakness is lack of good rising aerials, I would say. There's also the fact that he's pretty slow.
Wait, wow, that reached?
Maybe I wasn't paying attention, but maybe.
Sorry.
Yeah, up air is crazy. By the way, if you want another low percent nair combo that does a shit ton of damage, but is maybe a little less consistent, there's always. Well, let me kill you first. There's always nair ether.
Oh, like this? Oh, like this?
Yep, true combo. Does 30.
Wait. Hold up. Wait. Get near the edge.
Yep, that's exactly what that means. Did you see my most recent video?
I think I added my watch later.
It literally goes over all of this.
Go!
Yeah.
Sorry, there's so many times where I'm like,
So
I just killed the enemy, but I have a really abused stock. I wish I could just like trade it off for one of their stocks.
yeah, that's one of Ike's biggest strengths. And another cool thing, do you see how we're both on even stocks? Last stock here.
Yeah.
Okay, watch this.
No.
Wait, we died at the same time. That's so rare. That's funny. But Ike usually dies second.
Yeah. Okay.
So if you're at like 150 and you get them to last stock and you're both at 0, you can just steal games away. Here, I'll just link you the video. I explained it all in the video. I actually released it yesterday. So.
Okay, that would explain it. I didn't hit the bell. I didn't hit the bell. That's why.
That's all right. I don't think I've ever hit the bell on someone's YouTube channel. Don't tell anyone I said that.
God. Call you out on Twitch. Just kidding. This fucker doesn't hit the bell.
Yeah, this video will explain all that. But even just for damage at 0, Nair Ether is a really good tool. All right, we have about a minute left. So if you have anything small you want to ask me, go for it.
No, I think I'm pretty good for now. It's mostly just learning bed and brothers.
It's hard to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really important. I would just say spend some more time in training mode. You know, play people when you can, but trying to get down those early percent combos and then incorporating them into an actual match is probably the thing that I would practice the most if I was you.
Yeah, no, thank you so much. I feel like it's very informative. I haven't been able to practice much as I normally as I wanted to, but I feel like I'm making progress.
That's good to hear.
Thank you so much too. It's very informative and always.
Of course, thanks for being a patron, man. I appreciate it.
Of course, you too. You too. Yeah. Sorry.
Have
a good one, man.
Yeah, you have a good one. It was fun. Bye.
Indeed.